What's going on YouTube? It's Mellow DFS coming to you live and direct, here to give you my fave 5 picks for a mini 3-game main slate. Today is the 6th of December. Hope everybody's having an amazing day. Please give a like, please subscribe, please share the video. If you don't mind, please press that bell icon to get notified for future videos. I have the plays for Thursday Night Football. Check that video, it's in my playlist. Also check out the main slate video for NFL Week 14. But let's jump into this, y'all. Alright, let's go down to point guard. My play for today will be Chris Paul in a great matchup. And he's pretty cheap, $7,700 on DraftKings. He's 400 more on FanDuel in a smashing spot. He's averaging 47.25 fantasy points in the past 4 games at Utah last year. Last game, he had a 72 fantasy point game in 38 minutes. And he's averaging 9 assists a game, around 33.5 minutes a game, and averaging 40.1 fantasy points when underdog. So they're a 2-point underdog today. So definitely want to take a look at Chris Paul in a favorable matchup, in my opinion. Real cheap, $7,700 is a steal for Chris Paul. So want to see him do well in this 3 games. So it's going to be plugging in some. It might be more of a balanced play for me in my lineups today. But looking at Chris Paul as my point guard. Now let's go to my shooting guard. Shooting guard, I will stay on the same screen. Donovan Mitchell, I'm going to go back to the well. All right, now he's averaging 37.3 fantasy points versus Houston at home last year. He had a 55 fantasy point game in 39 minutes at Houston. That was October 24th. He's in the perfect lineup in the past 3 games straight versus Houston, which is a great stat to know. So in those last 3 games versus Houston, he was in a perfect lineup for those. All right, he's 33% usage average. He's averaging 20 points a game so far in the past 5 games. Houston's allowing an average 29.8 fantasy points to the opposing shooting guards, but he's been balling against them, y'all. So I'm going to plug in Donovan Mitchell once again in a favorable spot. All right, now let's also go to the small forward. Now my small forward, we'll be looking at Marcus Morris. Now Marcus Morris is going ham right now. 25, 22, 40 in the past 3 games. He's 5,300 on DraftKings, 400 more on FanDuel, but he's in this smashing spot. Now Marcus Morris, he's averaging 36.5 fantasy points in the past 2 games versus the Knicks at home. All right, he had let's see, that was recently November 24th. He had a 40 fantasy point game in 30 minutes against them. All right, he's averaging more fantasy points when favored matchups. The Knicks are allowing an average 36.49 fantasy points per game to the starting power forward position, giving up around 7.1 rebounds a game and around 17 points to the starting power forward spot. So take a look at Marcus Morris. 53 is a steal. You only need him to get around 25, 26, but definitely can see him go around 40 fantasy points in this matchup. And he's also real good on FanDuel, 57. All right, if you want to see my plays, you want to use these tools, check out Draft Dashboard Tools, link in my description. All you have to do is click the link, sign up. It's a limited trial right now for 30 days. You have access to DraftKings or FanDuel. You have access for the last 3 games in fantasy points, minutes, and usage. You also have access to the defensive ranks and the position rank. All right, and also just click this progression button right here in the middle. You have access to the last 5 games with that opponent. Also the last 5 games in general and their fantasy points grid on the low and high. So that's definitely a great tool to see. Once you sign up, click on the menu bar. You have access to the sleepers, your studs. Click the watch players list. You have access to watch Mellow's DFS picks. Click that button. You have access to my plays. You can also go to NFL, and you can also find my plays for each week in NFL. So definitely want to check that out, y'all. Limited trial right now. Click the link in my description. All right, now let's go back to my plays. We're gonna go to the power forward spot. Now power forward, We're going to look at Al-Farouq Aminu in a smashing spot. All right, in the last 3 games, 35, 38, 33 minutes is pretty good. Now, going against Phoenix, he's averaging 28.5 fantasy points in the past 2 games versus Phoenix at home. He just had a 30 fantasy point game the last game against New York. He was in the perfect lineup for both of those games. All right, so that's great to know. He's been in the perfect lineup in the past 3 games straight so far. Phoenix is allowing an average 33.5 fantasy points to starting power forwards win away. So look at Al-Farouq Aminu in a smashing spot. All right, now he's only 52 on DraftKings, 59. This is a great save, so definitely want to take a look in this matchup. All right, and we're going with the center spot. Now for my last play in center, let's go to Jusuf Nurkic in a smashing spot against Phoenix, 7,300 on DraftKings, and he is 85 on FanDuel. If I can see him get around, he should be able to hit value in this matchup. Now, Phoenix is allowing an average 17 points, 10 rebounds a game to starting centers. All right. They also allowed around 38.59 fantasy points per game to opposing centers, around 42.8 fantasy points win away to opposing centers. The last game at Phoenix, he had a 40 fantasy point game in 29 minutes with 13 rebounds. So you can see his upside in this matchup. All right, now he should definitely be able to hit about hopefully 5 to 6 times value in this play. He's averaging 34.1 fantasy points in the past 5 games. He's averaging 38.65 fantasy points when favored. So definitely want to take a look at Nurkic in this smashing spot, especially if CJ McCollum is out. He's questionable right now, but if he's out, he can definitely get more usage on the court. So definitely want to take a look at Nurkic in the smashing spot. That's my fave 5, y'all. Chris Paul, Donovan Mitchell, Marcus Morris, Al-Farouq Aminu, and Jusuf Nurkic. So let's go ahead and check out the lineup optimizer. Give you a lineup for DraftKings and FanDuel. All right. So look at these plays for Chris Paul, Mitchell, Aminu, Morris, Nurkic, Brown, Ariza, and DeAndre Ayton. That's a great lineup, actually. All right. So let's go to FanDuel. All right. You got Chris Paul, Moutier, Mitchell, Smart, Hayward, Ariza, Morris, Aminu, Nurkic. That's not bad as well, and that also is the full salary. So that's something you can look at. If you like my plays, like the lineups, feel free to like the video. Please subscribe. Please click the link in my description to sign up for these tools. Any questions or concerns with your lineup, feel free to comment below. Love y'all. We have the $20 giveaway as well in my description. Like, share the video, subscribe, and just let me know that you've done so I can put you in the running for the giveaway. Love y'all. Y'all collect that bag. All right, it is Mellow DFS. Y'all stay blessed. See you in the next video.